Hello everybody, eNtaK here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I thought I'd do something a little bit different that I've been thinking about doing for a very long time now, but I have yet to do it. And as you can tell by the title, it's reacting to my old videos. Now, unfortunately, some of my old videos were deleted, as many of you know, those being my War Thunder videos. And so I thought I would start off by talking about those because I wanted to say I remember very specifically like my very first video that I did for War Thunder, and I had like no commentating skill whatsoever, and I was like, there's a guy coming over there. It was just like absolutely ridiculous. And then like really shortly after, I decided like what I would do is I would start structuring my videos, and everything pretty much became scripted. And so I literally would spend like an hour or two writing out like an entire script for a video, and then like literally read it as I was like playing or talking or whatever. And so it like really helped me kind of get into the groove of like learning how to commentate, and then like, you know, that led me into like the guide stuff. But anyway, so enough of the history stories. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I deleted all those videos, but I thought what we would do is kind of get into some of these old videos, and I'm just really curious myself to see what I was like, because I don't really remember everything, but there's a couple of them that I think you guys are find really funny because I stupidly made some mistakes, and I think you guys are going to get a kick out of it. Okay, so this first one, this is my very first video that I ever put on the channel, and it's called Daisy Satchel Charges Buses and Traps, I guess, and then Daisy gameplay. And so this is really funny. So I didn't know how to set up my audio for recording, and so I went to film this video, and there's no audio from my mic, and it's that way for like the first couple videos. It's so stupid. But if you haven't seen this is actually really funny, and I'm gonna turn this down so I can see. But we set up this bus in the middle of this road, and if you guys don't play Daisy, you might not know what like anything really, but it's pretty simple. We set up this bus in the middle of the road, and we had Overwatch position on it, and we satchel charged the crap out of the bus in the surrounding areas. And these people who we were trying to like just eradicate from the server were just giving us so much grief, and they were like destroying our stuff. And so I was the one with the trigger, and I mean it was an absolute perfect like setup where they're like, "What? There's a bus in the road. Let's drive right up to it like idiots." And they drive into it, and so we destroy. Well, you'll see there's no audio from me because I didn't set it up properly. And so this is my very first video ever, and it was really fun. And it was I really enjoyed playing Daisy with the guys that I did, because they were we had a blast playing the game, and we caused all kinds of mayhem on the server that we ran, and it was just a freaking awesome time. So short of like a bunch of Daisy satchel charge videos I apparently did, this is one of like the first, like I tried to like get really into editing, and there's no audio in this, just music, and it's called Daisy Operation Would Let Us Out. We're gonna do some other videos other than Daisy, but I just wanted to show you how I was like legitimately, I'm gonna turn it down because I don't know if this music's not, I don't know what this music is. It might be fine. But it's like I said, I was trying to get really into editing at this time, and so I was like getting really like legit and intense, and we were like setting up this like ambush on these guys, and we were all like gillied out when we were going through the woods and stuff. It's just like really good times, and I remember these videos like it was yesterday, which is kind of interesting. That I wouldn't think that I would remember it so well, but we had a lot of fun doing this. I mean, you can see there's a whole clan of guys moving out through the woods, and man, there was some really good times. There's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us, and we're gonna go ambush this group of 2 that are like camped out in the middle of this field that we were like doing recon, and we saw them, and we just like go kill them. I mean, there's no point to it. It's just some random thing, and I was like making it this really huge cinematic event, and I don't know, it's a pretty fun time. But what I'm curious to know is, I want to get into like hearing myself commentate, because I think that's gonna be pretty funny to actually hear. Guys, I remember this. This is when I first started getting into like effects with like After Effects, Adobe After Effects, and Oh my gosh. This is a Verdun video. And so like I was so serious back in the day. Like there was no like laughter really. I mean it was like, guys, this is the game. I'm gonna read it right from the Steam page. This is what's gonna happen. Look at this. High quality tutorials. High gameplay videos. Oh, and these Sight Gaming. Okay, so
hey
first of all, if you guys don't know, it is Sight Gaming was the original name that I went by on the channel. Is now eNtaK, obviously. And Sight Gaming though was supposed to be a play off of like the sight of a gun, which is so stupid. Like I don't know why I ever did that. It was so dumb. And it was supposed to be like off the sight of a gun because I was like really playing a lot of FPS games and stuff and like war games and things. And so that's where that comes from. High quality tutorials and game. Do you see the text? Oh man. All right, let's listen to this.
eNtaK here. And
oh, but I should say this isn't the first time I commentate. There's other videos, but this is what I decided to do because just listen to this.
Today I'm bringing you a look at a new FPS called Verdun. Verdun is a pretty fun game and quite exciting to play. It is, however, in beta, so there are a lot of things that will be implemented later, but nonetheless, it is a very fun game to play. Verdun is made by Black Mill Games.
Okay, so if you can't tell, this is totally scripted. Like, I wrote it and word for word was reading what I wrote down, and so that's why it sounds so like, it is blah, 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 blah. And so the first thing I noticed is the audio quality. The audio quality, it wasn't that bad, but it's...
Games and M2H games.
Oh, you know what I used to do? I would take it and put it into Audacity, and I'd apply all these effects, and I had no idea what I was doing, and so it'd come out all robotic-y sounding and weird sounding. It doesn't sound that bad, though.
Studios, and they have developed the game with the future in mind, and they will continue to change it, develop it, and implement more things into the game as time goes on. The game is inspired by the battle.
This is the break. Let me read the next line. Guys, this is quite funny to listen to. Oh, look at my videos. It's 6 minutes and 50 seconds long. That's because I couldn't come up with any more script to say.
I love this playstyle. Why didn't I do this before? And so Verdun is going to only play one certain playstyle, and they might find, I really love this playstyle. Why didn't I do this before? And so Verdun is going to give that person that ability to experience that on their own. Or maybe...
Oh, this is a little bit of improv here. This is not actually scripted. I can tell, because I remember how I used to do things. It's just really interesting. Oh, so here, this is one of my first like big hitting videos. It got like 15,000 views or something more. It's like lifetime is 15,000, but I think it got like 10,000 views, and I was like, I'm losing my mind here. You know, like I would never have thought that I would be where I am today, or I mean, lately it hasn't been too great, but you know, I've had videos that have done really well, you know, and like I don't think I would have ever been thought I would be where I am today. But this is Rust. Alpha gameplay first impressions part 1, and this is like the first, like you can see I start getting into the kind of the more let's play format because the videos are getting longer and stuff. It's kind of interesting, but it's still one of my more recent, like one of my first videos. It's kind of cool to see. Oh, the old War Thunder intro. Look at this. Yeah, look at my editing skills, tutorials, and more. And more.
Welcome to Rust.
Oh!
What's up, guys? eNtaK here, and today I'm bringing you a video of a new game.
Okay, so this mic is when I got I'm trying to think of when I got the Yeti. I might have got this. Might be with the Yeti. The first $75 I made on YouTube, I invested in a Yeti, and I was working at a Best Buy at the time, so I got the Best Buy employee discount. And I think this is with the Yeti because it sounds way better.
Currently in closed alpha.
But you can still tell I took it and put it in Audacity and took out the noise because I used to live in a really noisy place, and then I think I added some bass to it.
Called Rust. For those of you who do not know what Rust is an open world MMO survival game. I'm going to put it here. I'm on the very edge of the map because I would try to build in the middle of the map and I died like all the time. So
skip ahead a little bit.
I just made a door. I'm going to put my door in my slot.
I got my
and
door,
then
guys.
all you have to do is you just
look at how
it up with 4, and then
look
you
at
can
this
just line
old
it down.
Rust
You can spin
footage.
things
Holy
around with
smokes!
your mouse wheel, and you can
You know, I'm really surprised.
So
I'm really surprised at myself. I don't know how far along into things this was with like the War Thunder videos, but I'm really proud of myself. I sound way better already. I'm saying a lot of ums and stuff, which it took me a while to actually break myself of that habit, but I do a pretty good job of it today. And it's one thing that kind of like really kind of bugs me that other people do, but I do say like a lot. I do say that a lot. I know I do. Okay.
To go out and do some more scavenging. I need to get some wood anyway because I need to true that is. And so I need to go.
I remember this. This guy in this house over here, he like tormented me.
I need to go.
This is just like nostalgic.
And this is that house that guy was building. And I don't know if there's anybody in here, but
this is nostalgic, man. I'm remembering so many things. Oh, this is from 2013. That hail. So we had this like huge hailstorm, and there's some massive hail.
So
and this is like a vlog.
When my power went out, due to
so my wife and I used to live in like a 1-bedroom condo. This is it.
this. Ouch!
Look at that hail.
Hit me. Hailing. Holy crap! Holy.
I had my foot out the door and I kept getting hit. You know, this is just I gotta let my wife watch some of these videos because it's just like a trip down memory lane with some of these things. Especially this video, we had this cat that was like just a nightmare, and he would just he'd like love on me when I first get up and start editing, and then he'd like start biting me like 2 minutes later.
It would not be good to be outside.
So I think this is my first vlog ever, actually, on the channel. Men of War Assault Squad. I'm getting taught how to play the game from Fly and Baron right now. So if you guys remember, we used to play together all the time. I play with Baron now, but not Fly anymore. But
eNtaK. Okay, so the right side is your spawn.
they were teaching me how to play the game because I had no idea how to play the game.
That's how you're going to build anything. And the way to build things is to kill things. Or it generates over time, but that's slowly. So let's start off with some basic infantry troops. Now, I usually start off with Panzer.
We're like doing a guide. Fly is always good at talking. Listen to him.
Sure.
Actually, real quick, I'm fairly certain that they don't, but in other modes, getting points may add to your income, but in assault zones they don't.
If you double click,
it's so crazy.
So,
so many people, like, I mean, so many YouTubers who, like, I knew from early on sound so different now, and they're so much more versed in, like, how to talk to themselves, really, and talk to other people, and it's just way more natural now. So look at this. I think this is the first webcam video that I... Look at how different I looked. Oh, my gosh. Whoa, about, like... I think I weighed a little bit more here. Holy smokes, I'm thinning up these days. So this is Gmod Prop Hunt, and I think this is with Flying Baron as well. Let's see.
Find you
There's so many AFK people. It's crazy.
Like, what is this? Look at my chin's cut off. My freaking chin.
Nope.
Everyone's getting
AFKs.
shot.
Oh,
All
the
AFKs are getting
Logitech
executed.
G35s.
Execute.
Those are some good head.
You
That
don't
was a good
know
headset.
the power, bro. Gosh, dang. I had to go ahead and play that stupid music, man.
Oh, yeah, I found you.
Gosh
Enact it.
dang it, dude.
I just saw your dumb little coffee mug
Dude.
face.
So you can see by this point, like, we're kind of getting more like used to doing this, and I feel like this is me, you know, like more comfortable, kind of like playing these multiplayer games. This is so cool, man. Oh, here it is. This is when the legend is born, the unturned legend. So this is like Unturned Part 1, and this is when I was like really getting into SEO even more so, and like I knew what to hit. This video has got like, I think like 290,000 views or something like that. And that was like all pretty much like right away.
What's going on, guys? eNtaK here. Today I'm checking out Unturned,
Let's completely
which is
let's
a
play at
new
this point.
survival zombie game. Minecraft meets Daisy. I'm freaking excited
Yeti.
for this game because
See
I've actually
Yeti.
been hearing a lot about this game from a ton of people working on the game, which is kind of cool. Why'd I get -3?
Look at it.
Three
Look at how
experience.
old Unturned is. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that freaking made me jump. I did not expect it to move like that.
Still really like kind of getting into it, but this is crazy. I want to see. I have a guide video that like really. I'll talk about it when I find it. Okay, here it is. 773,000 views. One of my #1 videos. Was my #1 video for the long... I keep realizing I'm looking over here and it's right here. This is was my #1 video for the longest time, and it was like the survival guide. And I think many people who might still be around remember this video. But this is like the start of it. Actually, so this video like shot my channel up and led to... Okay, so... Unturned is when I basically went from playing like War Thunder and DayZ to Unturned in War Thunder. And when I did that, I lost like 30,000 subscribers or something because all the War Thunder... I mean, it's like the biggest split of a community. It's like War Thunder people don't want to watch Unturned. But I gained like 70,000 or something like that. And it was all thanks to these survival guides, I think, for the most part. I'd love to see... Oh, I can probably look and see how many subs this video... Well, I probably can't because I switched networks. But anyway, this is like the start of a lot of things.
What's going on, guys? eNtaK here, and welcome back to Unturned. In today's video, I thought I would walk you through some
Look at all these
basics of
annotations.
starting out. What you need to be aware of, what to do, some basic crafting things, how to survive in this crazy game. This game is very intense, it's very in-depth, and it can be overwhelming at times. And hopefully this video will help you to learn what to do and what not to do and what to look out for when you first start out. So let's get right into it. Alright, so when you first spawn into the game, probably the first thing...
Okay, so here is a big, huge thing that no one knows. When I made this video, I probably had played the game for maybe 2 hours. And in that 2 hours, I was like, I gotta make a guide video. I gotta be the first one to make a really good guide video. And as you can see, it's 38 minutes long. Okay, so it covered everything for the most part. And I went through in that playtime and I learned how to do everything I could in order to make this video. And like it was probably like one of the biggest payoffs like that I've ever done for the channel. And it's just really cool to see what happened. I want to see what I sound like at around 10 minutes.
Slow you down. Instead, what I mean is when you back up for a while and you're punching them out, turn
10 minutes and I'm still giving amazing tips. So when I did guide videos, I feel like I did them pretty well. Not to like talk myself up or anything, and I don't do guides anymore because there's not really a point to. But it's just really awesome to see the progression of myself and where I am today. So this will be the last video because this is getting really long. But this is my wife. I'm teaching my wife how to play Unturned, and this is actually a 100K special. This was probably like a year into things, but this is got to be pretty funny.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Right.
She's like, guess. Up until this point in my wife's life, the only games she's played are like Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon and like some Super NES stuff, maybe.
Build a base,
What's
gather
the point?
resources and materials, and just do whatever you can to survive.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on before you go. This is a little village place right here. There's several
zombie
there's
village?
zombies down there. You're at the golf course right now. So there's probably some loot inside. So be a gold member.
Okay.
So yeah, start driving around like you're walking and get all the zombies to follow you and just run them over.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That's a
running
pretty easy trick.
is
Shift plus whatever direction.
you have to hold down shift.
Yeah, and then you
Okay.
can also punch with your hands, like just clicking left trigger right now. Okay, so if you do get a zombie on you, you can turn around. You can walk. You can walk
Look, my wife's like, I'm clicking, I'm hitting something, I'm doing this, and I'm like, you gotta hit him, you gotta run backwards, you gotta do this. I was like, so serious.
backwards and punch as you walk backwards.
Oh, if he's following you.
Yeah, because you might be able
Did wait.
to run backwards. Look, zombie right there.
Yeah.
Run him over. There's gonna be several of them up here. But there's also loot that spawns in the ground. Right
Oh, I remember this.
Did I even miss him?
I think so. Oh, there's
Where
a
am I
good
going?
gun right there too.
How do I pick it up?
You gotta first. No, back up. The zombie's gonna beat your car to death.
I'm trying.
There's two of them.
No, I just gotta get out. I just gotta get out.
Punch him. Run backwards.
That's pretty fun. So, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there for the video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. This is really cool. This is kind of a trip down memory lane and something that I've wanted to do for a while and I just haven't. I wish I would have had that original War Thunder video where I was just like, I could not speak for the life of me in a multiplayer game. But this is me. This is like, at this point, this is like me and like how I am now. Like, I'm super comfortable and confident in myself and just being funny and silly. And yeah, it's just, anyway, I like this experience. Hopefully you guys enjoy this as well. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.